tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the USF Bulls offense will get the first swing today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, USF. Offense off to a great start. Let's talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Glenn. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminole.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good. Next time the game is 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. South Florida, 13.
Now they get set to kick it away.
7. Number 25, set to kick it off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target, Anquan Bolt.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Glenn. And he's going to float this one to the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. But they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Back to throw. It's Glenn. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Noles will line up here on first down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. To throw, it's Glenn. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PA2. Extra point puts him in front by 1.
That makes the score. Florida State 14, South Florida 13.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The USF offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's right. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Knowles. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Game 2. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's going for a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Glenn. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint.
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. And he'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2.
Florida State, 28. South Florida, 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground. Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The Bulls will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
This will be fair caught at the 30. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs. It's right. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Oh, man. I think it's time to adjust the game plan here. That is 3 sacks in the last 3 plays. How about quick passes, maybe some extra blockers? Whatever you got to do to prevent that from happening a 4th time.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The USF offense is back out there now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. He's past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Florida State 35.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Brown. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play. And
caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Florida State 42.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Benson. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Knowles will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get... Nothing working at all.
Let's go. Right. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff taken. Heads off right tackle. And he's brought down there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw over the middle. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Bulls will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
The Bulls will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Brown. And he finds his target. He has the first. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw. It's Brown. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pass not complete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We'll begin the 4th quarter with a field goal try here. It's a fake field goal, looking to throw for it. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Brown. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, USF. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was give him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
25.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll stop him on a small gain here and tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. When he's got some space here. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The USF offense is back out there now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Noles will line up to kick it away. Hunter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 20. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Brown. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Bulls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. Second down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulls. This passing game is on fire today.
Number 38 with the grab in the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Here is on for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Noles will have to kick this away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Dropping back. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Offside. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to... and take the yardage. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. The offense starts with excellent field position. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Pressure is coming.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
He hands it off from the gun. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. Should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
No, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Florida.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So it comes down to this. Late in the game, a 2-point conversion to tie this up and potentially force overtime. To the air, it's Brown. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he doesn't get there. Huge play by the defense to hold on to this 2-point lead in the final couple minutes. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the Seminoles enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out. They'll feed the back again. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to...
And this is going to be a safety to tie the game in the final minute. Wow. Now we're looking at overtime.
Chris, I mean, things can change in the blink of an eye. You're down with less than a minute to play in the game, just trying to get the ball back. And now here you are. The game is tied after the safety. The question is, can you capitalize on this and prevent this thing from going into overtime?
Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. USF offense is back out there now. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And he ends up getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Huge loss on the play. Second down coming up.
So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, it just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Heading to the outside, it's Slight. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
When they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Touchdown, USF, to jump in front in OT. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.